day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Oxygen Not Included, where we have many a thing which we need to try doing today. Amongst those things are, first, we need to finish off our ventilation piping, as well as fix the wire. We want to reed fiber. We want reed fiber so that we can just make everything. To get reed fiber, the best way I can think of is get some Drekos. Some happy little Drekos. And make them happy little Drekos. So that they start producing us happy little fiber. Another thing we need to do is... well, there's quite a few things we need to do, quite frankly. We know we want to beautify the place. There is many ways which we can use to beautify a place. One of which is, for a start, wire is ugly. Conductive wire is not. And how much gold do we have? The answer is yes. So, needless to say, we kind of want to just, well, make everything nice and beautiful. So, I suppose just converting all this into conductive wire might be a good start. Apart from this down here, because it's not needed. The rest of the stuff, yeah, kinda is. And there we go. We've told them to start replacing all the wire with gold wire. Excellent. That is what we like to see. No medbay built? We really don't care about a silly little medbay. Silly little medbay is none of our little concern. What is our concern is reed fiber, as well as plants. And a lot of things, really. But it looks like everyone is trying to dig and make the wires, like they should be. Right, here's another thing I need to do. The ventilation. Because you see about ventilation is it always splits in half. So, this little oxygen packet goes left, the next one goes right, left, right, left, right. So, you always want to make sure you have even splits on both sides so you can get an even distribution of oxygen. For example, I mean, like, down here, it should go, if it was coming from this side, which it is, but if that one wasn't pumping through, it would go left, right, left, right. So what you'd want is this to split into two, and that to split into two. You want even splits on both sides for an even oxygen distribution. So, how are we going to do that? Where do we want the oxygen? Let's try and work that out. If we put one there, put another one there, put one there, and then if we also put one on either side of this thing, in each of these, I think that's a good even split of the oxygen so far. So how many do we have? We have 6. That means we want to split we don't want 6, we want 8. So, let's try and make another 2. That'll do. Alright, so now that we've got 8 different ventilation shafts, we now want to figure out how we want to split it. So, firstly, I see it as make the split here, and then we make the next split here, and then the next split for this goes there, and this one goes there. And then this one gets split about here. If I could make wires. Or freaking pipes. There we go. That should create a good, even distribution. And actually, because I'm replacing all of that with conductive wire, I don't even need the extra thing yet, so I'm gonna leave that. Right. So, is everyone good? Yeah, I know, we would like some better food, wouldn't we, everyone? Probably a better bathroom, too. But I do need to figure out where the hell to put that bathroom. Pressure? I mean, there's not enough air up there. We really need to get this gas piping online quickly. Is all I can say. In fact, there's a lot of things we need to get online quickly. Devon, do you not have a job? How do you not have a job? Looks like you're meant to be an engineer. At least my little chlorine trap worked. Because chlorine is higher than carbon, and because carbon was already seeping down here, it basically made the chlorine stay there. At least that little trick of mine worked. I see a little ice over here, but I also see it's the edge of the map, so it's likely nothing important. How's our algae doing? We're going a little low. So, I'm just gonna start digging the next batch of it out now. Good boy, Ren. You know what to do. Unlike the rest of everyone, who really can't be bothered to make any of the, you know, wires. Which are kind of needed. Because they are beautiful. Unlike the ugly wires. We want the beauty wires. The beautier wires. Beautier. Yes, because that's wording. Alright. I was meant to be making all the ventilation out of somatic. That's why I never did it. What did I make it out of? Granite. Well, it'll have to do, because it'll take too long to make all the somatic. Welcome to the gentleman's I'm not saying it. All of you are pretty bad. Bye-bye. It is concerning how there's not enough oxygen up here, though. But hopefully that should change once we start getting the actual ventilation working. If anyone can ever be bloody bothered. Come on, I can think of at least a numerous amount of people that should not be bothering. Or caring. Guys, it does not take long to make wires. Make the blasted things. Yes, Devon, I know you're a digger. And that you like digging. But that should not stop you from doing your standard job. What do I mean, your standard job? Your standard job is digging. It doesn't stop you from doing the other jobs, the important ones, like building these wires. Why can I not build any wires? Gold, where are you? Well, that's why I can't build any. It's all over here. Oh. Well. And Ren's the only one in charge of pulling stuff out of there. Huh. Well, I guess for the time being, I'm just going to allow a giant horde of people to come in and out of that room. Go, everyone, go. Grab the gold. Go, everyone, go. Go grab the gold. What the hell are you all doing? Go grab the gold. Travado, lower your goddamn job. I'm fed up with you right now. I still hate the fact none of you can ever do anything I bloody tell you. So, all of this is getting set to 8. Because I didn't realize you didn't actually have access to any gold. Because the game tells me you have access to gold. But then lies to me by saying you don't. Travado, what are you doing? Going to harvest. What do you mean you're going to harvest? Okay. Why is no one going through this door to go grab the fucking goddamn gold? How is it unreachable? Oh. That's how. I'm getting the feeling I might need a medbay soon. You know, if you are going to stress vomit, at least you're doing it in the right place. Or a better place. At least it's not. At least it's there and not our bloody water supply, is what I mean. Well, okay. How can I make a bed? Where can I make a medbay then? Alright, medbay, medbay, medbay. I'm making medbay right here. Are you literally both stress vomiters? Out of interest. Bubbles and not bubbles. May. Vomiter and vomiter. You know what? Fine. Actually, that works for me. Double vomit. More polluted water to feed the thimble reed. Oh, we've actually basically finished the ventilation. I didn't realize that. Can someone finish off the proper ventilation, please, now? Not hard. It's not bloody hard. You just grab the ore. You put ore on object that requires to be built. You then build object with your fancy overpowered build gun. The object is thus built. That's all you need to do. Okay, the steam vent is dormant right now. That actually means we're running out of... We've pretty much run out of... whatchamacallit. Why can no one mop? The fact the steam vent is dormant desperately says to me that we really need to go down and sort this thing out. Is everything vent being built? Not quite. There is one left to build. The moment that is built, along with this down here, build, I really need to organize getting steel. Just so I can make a auto sweeper there to collect into that. So, yeah, I think that's one of our to-do lists as well. We have a lot to do on our to-do list, don't we? Welcome to the gentleman's... I don't know anymore. What do I call this place? It's certainly not what it was originally named after. By the way, you're all fired. You all suck. You know, guys, you might not have to deal with stress vomiting if you just did what I told you. Because if you did what I told you, you'd have all this gold already, and you'd have these bloody massage tables up and running. Why is this being made out of wolframite? You know, that might explain why it's not getting built. You know? You are actually running out of hydrogen. That's mildly concerning. So I definitely need to break down into this geyser right now. That's for sure. I love how you mine the slime. Don't care about the germs. All because... I mean, it's not like we have to worry about germs or anything, you stupid idiots! What's the temperature like? It's getting a little warm. That's for sure. Probably due to this. The electric grill probably isn't helping. That doesn't contain... Your stupid little stress vomiting doesn't contain whatchamacallit, does it? Glutogerms? No? Then go ahead and vomit into the vomit pit. You might as well. You're vomiting too, are you? Well, maybe if you could people make the goddamn gold! Or do anything else, I fucking tell you, ever, you wouldn't have a problem. Would you? Can you please put their bloody hats on so I can remember who the hell is who? Who is it? Not Joshua. Actually, yes, it is Joshua. Sorry, plumber. Right, Joshua. Who has the highest strength? Joshua and May. Okay. Well, you know what then? May, you're allowed through. Joshua. You're allowed through. And you know what? Ren, you're allowed through for the sole sake of just mining that gold. Please go mine it. Oh. It looks like I did make most of the gas pipes out of somatic. You know what? Fine, I'm good with that. Looks like I made a lot of somatic or something. Oh look, the slime lung's finally proliferating. Up there. Well, that's irritating to say the least. Dude! Don't be idiots! Just move to air! Please! Don't try and be a ballerina! Where's the breathable air? It's all here, because they can't be bothered to make everything, so I can set up the goddamn airflow! I don't care if you're scolding, just fix everything I've told you to fix! Jesus Christ! If you're scolding, someone will carry you to a goddamn... whatchamacallit? Joshua, get on there. Of course it's outside of a medbay, because no one can be bothered to make anything! It's not hard! You've done it so much already! Welcome. Are any of you not idiots? What's that? No? Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say no to all of you then. You know, you guys would have a med bay if you could be bothered to actually make these goddamn mess tables. I'd have these sensors working as well if you could be bothered to actually bloody make them. There's so many things I would actually have if you could be bothered to bloody make anything! Ah, hell. We ran out of power, didn't we? We ran out of hydrogen, didn't we? Yep. Fuck. You know, it's kind of funny to me how you make this gold, these wires gold here, but you can't be bothered to make these ones. Care to explain? A little. If you want to stress vomit, you move where you can't get your vomit stuck in the water supply. Well, I don't think we have to worry about, you know, not feeding the thimble reed for a while, at least. What temperature do you need? 35, 37, so you can actually survive in slightly hotter environments. We are slowly dying because they're fucking idiots that can't do a thing I tell them to do. So if I tell you to run, you run. If I tell you to kill, you kill. If I tell you to build, you build. If I want you to do your goddamn job, you do it. How old are these hatches and do they need replacing? You're fine, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, everyone just make those eggs, please. Crack open those eggs. Well done, idiots. You broke a wire. All because you couldn't break the right ones in the right order. I don't... Ren, don't you fucking dare. You're going straight onto this. I love how you've also let polluted water into our water supply because you can't be bothered to do anything with it. Mostly because these two little bastards can't do anything but nothing! Yes! Everything's taking overload damage. Do you know why? It's because you refuse to fucking build anything! May? No, get off that. Right now. May? No, you're not allowed to de-stress. You are below 60%. You are not stressed. If you try to stress, to do that, I will disable all of these. You know what? I am disabling all of them. Either way. May, come down here and do your fucking job and build things! Someone explain to me why this wire is still alive. You guys always go for deconstruction tasks immediately. Why is it that this one time you have one, you ignore it? Same with these eggs. Can you please just stop trying to kill yourselves? And actually do what I tell you. What temperature is this oxygen, by the way? 9 degrees. You know what? That's what we like to see. It should eventually just cool everything down. Someone grab the girl. For now, everyone's allowed through. Someone grab the girl. Stop making little emotes and pick up the goddamn girl. You bloody idiot. Joshua, can you be my savior and actually deliver all the gold everywhere? Even if you don't build it, just deliver the gold. Someone will come and build, I'm sure. Like Travado. Travado's been getting on my nerves this entire time. Joshua, why are you got no immune system? You're covered in food poisoning. Where did that come from? Welcome. No. Alright, our oxygen is fine again. Our power is not. Power is the next priority. How do we get the power? We build this down here. How do we build this down here? We pray to loving old God in hell and back that they can stop being idiots and do what I bloody tell them for once in their freaking little lives. Yes, I know it's a lot to ask for, but I believe they are capable enough to just do what I tell them for this small circumstance. How's our decor looking? Our decor could be significantly better. You know how we make it significantly better? That's easy. For a start, in our medical bay, we need crowning. There we go. That'll make everything good. Make it all out of granite. Good jobs, guys. That's how we make it look nice and effortless. Oh my god. This is almost bearable. As it could be if they could break the wire I tell them to break! I love how they don't need oxygen if they're on a medbay. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why they still haven't mopped up anything, actually. So if you don't mind, could you mop crap up? How? I have never known them take so long for a deconstruction task. What the hell happened to this game? Also, you can both sit at the same goddamn table? That's actually interesting to know. Because they were both, definitely both sitting at the same goddamn table inside the medical bay. So all that says to me is that they don't need any more. Someone break the eggs! I'm sorry, did you actually finally break something? Oh my god, you did. Hallelujah. Now make those. I didn't connect a wire to this over here. That's not good, but easily sorted. Make another one of those. Wow, that actually looks kind of cute. You know what, artist? I'll grant you that. That actually looks kind of cute. Well, this is finally pumping, at least. Even if we run out of power immediately. Have you guys made this down here yet? Not even close. And it was going all so well last week. Why do I expect this to ever just stay well? I should know better by now. Quite frankly. Don't make a fucking mess, you bloody... That's germed, isn't it? Mop up that liquid immediately! Guys, what have I told you? Mop! 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 I am getting fed up with this bullcrap! All the bloody time! You don't need to make messes. You need to clear the toilets. They are cleared. You need to mop up the messes you have made. Not hard! Why can't any of you ever fucking do anything? Why is it always like this? Mop the bloody liquid up! Joshua, you do it! Now! No, you don't disinfect! You mop! What the fuck do you think you're doing? No! Why are you disinfecting? What are you disinfecting? Why can't you mop? Joshua, no! You are banned from doing operating job. I don't care if you're a tinkerer. Thank you, Joshua. It's only too late because our water is already tainted. Thank you for wasting our time and potentially poisoning the entire place. You fucking idiot. Welcome. Can any of you actually fucking do a job? No? Well, too bad. You know what? We need more hatches. Sorry, we need more hatch eggs, so to say. And these things do not help with that. Bam. Bam. There. We're gonna get ourselves some meat. I want this place looking nice, guys. I really do. But you are just not helping that happen. Because none of you can do a thing that I tell you to do. But you know what? We seem to be in a good position now. That is not too much liquid. You are high. That, maybe. What's the temperature of the place like? I see. It's relatively cool, I think. It's cool enough for Blisselblossom in here, surprisingly. Oh, that entire place was polluted with slime lung. I did not realize. Huh. Can I just, uproot that and replace it with a buddy seed? Same with this one, actually. Uproot that. Guys? Guys? I wish you could do what I tell you the moment I tell you, because you'd think the guy in charge of everything, knows what he's doing more than you. That is not too much liquid! How much liquid is that? How is that 188 kilogram? Travado, pick a direction. Travado, pick a direct. Thank you, you finally picked a direction. Bloody idiots! No one's made this either yet. Guys, okay, you've done enough of the running. You can stop now. You have saved the facility's power problems for now. You're better off doing other stuff. Let Leia run. Leia is the artist. She doesn't have a purpose. Eventually you might get around to making that door so that we can then make an airlock in there in this entire play. Making that door so that we can then make, oh, I don't know, one of these gas pumps in there so that we can do a little thing called get the power. To be frankly speaking, it's probably not the worst idea to make an automatic power generator down here either. Conductive wire. Oh, this circuit is overloaded? What? By how much? By these things over here, probably. Actually, now that I think about it. We seem to be doing pretty... Oh, I see the algae going up, but I don't see anything else. Meaning we're over here. I'm guessing there's a morb in there to a degree. Given looking at all this. I also find the colour of all this interesting as well. I also hear a Wheezewort, but I don't see one. Which concerns me. Well, it shouldn't concern me, it concerns me in the fact I know there is one, but I don't know where it is. This ought to be good. Welcome! Are any of you actually worth anything? You have... To be fair, you all have a 5 in something, which, fairness to you, is a lot better than a lot of the people we've seen before, but you're a mouth breather, which instantly kills you from the list. You are technically the best, but you're destructive, which also doesn't make me want you. And then we've got you, who is also destructive, but most importantly is anemic, which makes you useless. So, bye-bye. You know, now that I think about it, I do have a good fair amount of reed fibers right now, so I could make some carpets. Question is, where do we want the carpets? Because we don't want them, well, where they're not going to be needed. Also, make it out of granite, you uncultured swine. To be fair, eventually we want to make the entire place out of carpet, within reason. For a start, never put a carpet in a bathroom. That's a stupid idea. Same with the kitchen. Never make the carpet in the kitchen. Make a kitchen out of carpet. Which place could use decor the most? And looking at it, it's either the bathroom, which desperately needs it, the kitchen, which is getting better, which only is good because of the light bug, or, well, these places, and this, and frankly this place. So let's carpet up the medical bay. By the way, how much polluted water do we have? 3,300. Wowzer. Pretty impressive, that. How bad everyone is doing. How much did this thing need to live? 160. And they produce one reed fiber every 2 days. Meaning... And they're actually good at it in higher temperatures, meaning they're good around this area, which is dealing with a bit of a temperature problem. That's good to know. You can immediately build the carpet over the tile, rather than having to wait for one or the other. Excellent. Simply excellent. Actually, now that I think about it, why have I not turned this into a relaxation center yet? I think that is something I have desperately been needing from the people. So if you would not mind, I think you people would like somewhere to relax. The Shine Nymph just went pop. Just as this Shine Nymph looks like it's about to be born. That is correct. How sad is that? The Shine Nymph the new baby Shine Nymph is born just as its mother dies, so it never gets to learn who its mother was. That is a really sad tale when you think about it. You've hatched. So, do you just stay there until... Okay, it looks like you did. You were in there for 3 days. Christ. You poor little munchkin. I feel bad. A little. Well, the natural gas to the guys is now dormant, so I guess it's not as necessary anymore that we get what we're after. According to this, we still have a little bit of an overpower problem from circuitry. Interesting. What was I meant to be doing again? Well, my auto sweeping into power plant definitely seems to be working, that's for sure. You're dormant again, so we're at our maximum. This is our water supply until the next time you're online. Alright, I think we can manage with that. Ah, carpet. It looks nice. But it's not needed for heavy traffic areas. Because that just... Ooh! Ooh! Have we made it? Yes! Steel! Right. So if I create steel there... And then, what's the radius of there? It can touch that one down here. It can touch there. So... Can this thing overheat? Yes. Yes, it can. Hell. I might need more steel. The this carpeted tile is nice. The problem with it, though, is that the normal tiles increase run speed, which carpeted don't. So it increases decor, but it doesn't increase run speed. Meaning, you don't want to put it in high traffic areas. Then again, metal tiles produce even more decor, and we have infinite amount of gold. Huh. Huh. What's the point of the carpet, other than just personal preference, I guess, to make it look nice? Welcome! Quick check. No. You know, Travado, I think it's about time I got you back up to your regular job of tenured scientist and get you researching something. Because it is about time you were researching something. So the question is, what do we want you to research? And the answer is basic rocketry. Because in the end, we still want to go to space. No matter what it takes. Oh, fuck. I forgot about these little pieces of bullcrap down here. May! Man, you can take in so many slime lung germs and not even have to give a damn. Then again, you did just take an awful lot in. But they are drastically going down quite quickly. So hopefully your immune system won't be too bad. You guys are still ignoring the glass, I see. I mean, I don't half blame you. Glass is stupid and crap, but still. Oh, you just built the auto sweeper. Good girl! Good girl. Now you need to do that. Good luck, girl! You know, I haven't said anything in a while, I don't think. I think it's been, like, 3 cycles or something since I last said anything. We're on cycle 90. We're not doing bad. Our algae's still really high. Only problem is toilets, frankly. So I should probably make some automatic ones. Incomplete artwork. Well, where's our artist to go complete it, is the question. Also, how much coal do I have? 23 tons. I really should just create a coal generator. Shouldn't I? Because if I create a coal generator, most of my power problems will be gone. And it's not like I don't have enough coal to do it, either. What are the germs looking like down here now? Significantly better than they were before. Still a little too many up here. Welcome! Maybe, no, actually no, never mind, you're anemic. No, no, and a no. And bye-bye. It's really hard to get useful characters, isn't it? Insignificant polluted water. Well, that didn't take too long. I've already run out of polluted water. That's another reason I need a bathroom, quite frankly. Because if I can create a bathroom, technically, very barely, you do create more, you know, water with a bathroom. Is anyone close to creating a goddamn egg yet? Any of you? Well, you are, but I'm not sure if I want stone hatches. Even though stone hatches apparently are better. Sleet wheat, eh? So I do actually have the option of making myself a sleet wheat farm at this point. That's quite good. It's interesting how there's actually breathable oxygen up here, too. So, actually considering making a sleet wheat farm in here isn't the worst idea. Especially as that's miles away from anything that could be distributed as hot. And can we just murder this useless puff already? It's got the same glitch problem as its parents did. Well, you guys are slowly making up this thing. Do we have enough steel yet, out of interest? Ooh, we do actually. Okay, perfect. It was there you could reach, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Perfect. Right. May, it's gonna get bloody hot for you, but please make all that for us. Ah, here we go. Incubate. And then in here, we just say critter egg hatchling. And then in this one, we say critter egg hatchling. And then if we come over here and say hatchling egg can forever, we should be good, shouldn't we? As we can see, the egg simply moving along down the track, ready to get turned into food. It never stood a hope at life. Oh, the manual generator does produce heat. I never realized that. Not much heat, but it does. Alright, May, it may seem cruel of me, but we do need these things online. So, I know it's hot, but I hope you'll work with me on it. Also, someone produce that, because this place is not really safe with all its slime lung at the moment until we get all this algae, until someone does something about it. You're working hard, May. And if we can get this thing working properly, it means we never have to set foot in this place again. Apart from when we finally turn this water into a self-generating, self-oxygen generating thing. That's the only other time we'll need to get in there. There is no difference between a stone hatchling and a bloody regular hatch. There really isn't. Come on, me. Say something. I've done it again. I've been another, like, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes or something, where I'm just sat here doing various things without actually producing anything. And the fact this slime is actually this polluted oxygen here is actually reacting to the slime lung is concerning me. Because the rest haven't. Oh, Leia. Hold on. Stop what you're doing. If you can make good art, we might as well get you making good art. Is all I can say. How much is a masterpiece? Masterpiece is 36, and a quaint is 30. That's not enough. Also, when are you getting out of that little thing? An innocent little hatchling. In time it will mature into an adult hatch. Well, obviously, but I'm kind of hoping that it would do that sooner. We're now beautifying the hatch pens. Glorious. Now all we need is a more beautiful kitchen. That's the primary thing that we need. And in order to get a more beautiful kitchen, we're going to need something that... a new place to build the kitchen, quite frankly. Because the current place the kitchen is built is kind of crap. We broke a gold wire. What that says to me is that I need another one of these power transformers, quite frankly, at this point. Which is a concern. So, what's the current size of everything, and where would I need that power transformer? I shouldn't need a power transformer. The circuitry is only... You know... Maybe it's because the research isn't in effect right now? So it turns out this area here is still crap for the kitchen because it's not big enough. Well, I should have known better. Maybe I should move this area up here into being the kitchen and move the research downstairs. But that might make the kitchen closer to the farm, which is bad because because it's hot. Decisions. The hell is that? I'm sorry, what are you doing, Bubbles? Using incubator. I didn't know that was a thing. Hold on a moment, Bubbles. That's thumbnail potential right there. It's always hard to get thumbnails for this goddamn this series. So, thank you for producing thumbnail bait right there, Bubbles. I didn't know you actually used the incubators like that. By giving them a hug. That is actually adorable. I, without a doubt, need a better toilet. I want to make a big fancy toilet. But I also need a big fancy kitchen. The two don't really work well together. We might soon be suffering a bit of a germ outbreak. Because there's germs all over the place up here. Which I don't like. I really don't like the fact that that germ outbreak is right next to our oxygen supply, actually. I think that's what I don't like most of all. This circuitry's high. If it thinks we use more than... maybe it's because we're sending so much wire through these things and we're not using heavy wire. Because we need the place to look beautiful. That might be it. Oh, and our hatch pens now look goddamn gorgeous. What else looks gorgeous? Not the farm yet. We need the farm to look more gorgeous. Welcome to the gentleman's... You're a good tinkerer. You've actually got a decent stat. You've got good athletics. You could be a good construction. Do we need a better constructor? No, your skill was 9 in the first place. Should have probably upgrade you to electrical engineer as well. If we've got an electrical engineer, that means we need to finally make one of the stations for it. Power control room. And then somehow turn this entire mess into a power room. Oh, but yeah. You're not needed, Barmy. Sorry. Is that a room? Yes, it is. What's the maximum size of a power plant? 96. Damn, it's a little big. Concerning, always concerning. Are you sick? Popped eardrums. How'd you get that? Hypothermia. Where did you go, Leia? Where did you go, which is so high pressure that you popped your eardrums? Well... I didn't make the Dreco pen like I wanted, but I didn't actually need to in the end, because I kind of just made a bit of a reed fiber farm, quite frankly. I just need to make a better one. Alright, this is now a power station. Just. Very just. Probably not going to be for very long. This place is... Oh my god, it's bloody infected to all hell and back. Okay. Well, guys, it looks like we finally need... I need to unleash the puffs. We need a deodorizer right there, right now. I am very concerned by this amount of slime lung in the air. And I was just about to think, you know what? Maybe I should allow some slime lung in here. It can't be that bad, can it? Yeah, we just need to lock off the compost, I'm afraid, for now, because we can't risk anyone being in that infected piece of... that garbage land of infection. Because Christ. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna let a couple of people in there. Who are the farmers? Ascan, you're a farmer, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. Ascan, you're allowed inside. I don't think we have another farmer, do we? No, we've got Carmille, who should be upgraded by now into a... I don't know what. Carmille, are you a farmer or are you a rancher? You're a rancher. Fine. You know what? Carmille's allowed in there as well. Oh my! Such soggy feet. It's 30 grams of liquid. That's like... that much. Soggy feet my arse. Stress vomiting? Ah, Travado. Why don't you just go on the... Well, actually, you probably can't go on there. On the... whatchamacallit? Massage table. 'Cause I doubt we're lacking... I think we're lacking in power, aren't we, a bit? Very much so, actually. Because we're lacking in power, which means we can't get any... You know what, guys? I give up. Make the coal generator. We finally get a working puff, and it decides to just die on us. How cruel is this world? Oy, oy, oy. Oy, 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 oy. Right. Right now, the kitchen is bearable. What ways can we increase our morale, which is the problem for our stress? We have a great hull, which is good. We can improve the food quality. Ha. Alright. Recreational bonus. You know what? What is everyone's morale right now? Oh my, Leia, you're a needy little one, aren't you, with your master artist stuff? Leia, just finish these two things, and then you're going to become something else. Are we understood, Leia? You're looking sad. I'm guessing you're a crier. Binge eater. Okay, you're not allowed that. Okay, that's a new one. A person with a bowler hat and a why a bowler hat? I understand bowler hats have their own purpose in fashion, but why a bowler hat? What's wrong with a good old top hat? Obviously, at the moment, it's a bit over the top with the tinsel for the Christmas season, but still, bowler hat. Why not top hat? I'd prefer a much bigger top hat. Also, Leia, now you're just an art student. Go cool your art. Go cool it. I'm definitely noticing there is a distinct lack of Wheezeworts in this particular game that we're having, which is a concern. Germs are all over the place, but they're slowly dying down. And the only person's immune system who it's really touched is Bubbles, who slime lung is useless anyway, apparently, for infecting people. You have to be in it constantly and not pay attention to it in order for it to actually affect you. Leia, why do you still need 12 requirement in... have a requirement of 12? Considering I reduced you to an art student, which should have a requirement of 4. doesn't make sense. No, job assignment is not plus 12 morale. Job assignment is plus not 12 morale. Unless you're working on it from the highest position they've got, the highest rank they've mastered. In which case you're a prick. Game. We're building our bathroom down here. It's a little lacking in air compared to what it could be, but it's not as bad as it otherwise could be, either. Okay, at least the germs have kind of died down here for the most part. Apart from in there, but yeah. I should have noticed I should have looked for germs in there before opening it. That's my fault in the first place. Right. The research room looks quite nice. It's rather plain, but it looks nice. The kitchen still looks awful. This little area around here looks awful. We do not live in a shack, everyone. I refuse to acknowledge that. We live in a nice-looking area. We need food, and one of the best ways for us to get food is to make the hatches a little happy. So that we can get little hatchy food. Because little hatchy food is best food. Ooh. Ooh. You're not pumping steam, are you? No, that looks like hydrogen and carbon. Yes. Yes, it is. This thing's producing us hydrogen again. Glorious. Simply glorious. Because of that, that means we're getting tiny little grams of it. Micrograms. But grams all the same. Oh, for the love of all that's holy, Travado. Get over yourself! You know what, Travado? No. I think it's about time you became a golfer. Because you know what, Travado? In order for you to become someone in space, you need to... You guys just can't make anything, can you? Probably because we've got no power, because you can't breathe. If you... Okay. I clearly need to reset up my gas filter here. So that I can, in fact... Right. Now that you've broken all that, we've got we got everything going up. So what we need is to do that. Cancel that one. Then I need you to deconstruct those two. And you deconstructed the goal, and you deconstructed the wire, which I really didn't want you to do. Okay. Go, May, go. Make. May, build. Okay, someone built it for you. Good. So that's still powering the batteries. Right. Now, we need to power it. Of course we do. Simple to power. We then need another coal generator. Right there. Then, quite frankly, we need to delete that battery and replace it with a carbon skimmer. There. Because if we get the carbon skimmer, all should be a bit better. And seriously, can someone use that egg? Alright, well, you guys will build that eventually, as you will eventually build that, as you will eventually build all of that, and maybe this in here too. The fact we're slowly getting hydrogen back is really good. Seriously, people, can you make these? Because that's kind of our main source of power. That wasn't working because we didn't have it fully automized yet. Ah, fair enough. I forget that if you, in any shape or form, create an automation wire on an object and then don't finish the circuit, it counts as disactive. For some reason! It's slowly powering up. We've got plenty of oxygen going all over the place again. That's good to see. Our oxygen problems should hopefully simmer down a little. Now, if only we could deal with the carbon problems by finishing off all this, which isn't too far off being finished, quite frankly. I've been going at this for over 3 hours now. It really is ought time I stopped. Is that indicating, that little thing there, indicating how well whatchamacallit it is? I need to set up another one of these to go over to deal with the coal. As well as probably sort out why the hell everything's overloading. Well, it's not like we don't have unlimited gold, so it's just irritating. 2 more pipes left, guys. Kill the pipes. Make the pipes. We can kill the carbon. Right, we're finally killing the carbon. Good. Well, everything's a bit of a mess. Like, why the hell this wire is taking damage. Why were you channeling so much power when that much power wasn't available on the circuit? If you don't mind my asking. Yeah, that 2,000 odd just then. There's nothing to make it 2,000. There's not that many things working. Well, either way, I don't think this is a bad place to start off, to leave off our little place. Because we have, once again, gotten the hydrogen for that source of power. We've got our water flowing once again. That thing seems to flow all the time. You're dormant again, but, well, you're still dormant, I should say. And we should try and do something about that. The germs down here are dead enough to make it safe. Same up here. This place is still pretty hostile. Around in here. Which is annoying, because that was meant to be my one ticket down into here. But then again, I guess I can go this way now as well. A gupfish. Huh. Hello, gupfish. Every organism in the known universe finds the pacu extremely delicious. Yeah, if only it was a pacu. It's a gulpfish. Well, needless to say, I think I need to get into that little thing. Oh, there's a hydrogen. There's one of the anti-flame thing. I never checked up here after I told it to fry the entire place. I see. I see. You didn't finish it. Probably because of all that. I hate snow. I really do. In this game. Outside, I love it. So, yeah. We're barely holding on with food. We've got the start of a good bathroom. We've got everywhere looking bloody beautiful. At least everywhere that matters. Sweep up all this crap, please. Which is the only reason that place is ugly right now, isn't it? That and the outhouse. Yes, it's the debris that makes it ugly. More so than the outhouse. Kitchen needs improvement, but that's what this area here is going to become. Yeah! So, we've got plans. We've got... I should start making that self-oxygen generating thing, because this thing can't last forever. Even though we do have giant piles of algae still available to us. Interesting how I haven't run out of algae this time, but I did last time. I mean, if I come up here and just mine out that thing, I am golden. After all. For an example. If I can figure out a way into it. I think I figured out a way into it. So, we've got a lot of things that are automized. I got wires that keep breaking. But other than that, everything seems to be going fairly beautifully in this shack. So, everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host this week, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next week. But until then, it's time for me to kick you all out of my soon-to-be-a manor. But don't worry, you're all invited again next week. But until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.